Hey guys, it's Matt here doing another unboxing video for you, and today I am unboxing the Famicom Yarou Volume 5. Now, the cool thing about this is that I actually couldn't find a lot of information on it because if people look up the Famicom Yarou, they're actually going to find out about cartridges that have different fun hacked games on there, and I think some original homebrew games as well. But nothing about the systems themselves. Now, of course, they do exist if you do some digging, but it took me a while to actually find out what to look for, to actually find them, to find out they've been making these Famicom Yarous, I think, for even before the patent was expired on the NES, although don't quote me on that exactly. But what matters is that here I have the Famicom Yarou Volume 5. Now, the only, first off, by the way, it's funny how the, this was still left here, the 2,000 yen. I can assure you I paid a lot more than 2,000 yen for this. I actually ended up buying it from a US seller, and I literally cannot find this on any US site that sells, just general game stuff or just anything in general. So this was a very interesting find, and I was very happy to be able to get this. So now let's open it up and see what's inside. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm a fool. I think we should look at the sides to see what this thing is all about. Even though it's in Japanese, I didn't even know that it said Famicom Yarou. I actually had to get a fellow friend of ours, Pete Molsky, to actually translate it for me to find out what I was even looking at. Alright, and the same thing over here, so it doesn't look like there's anything different here. But on the back, we actually get to see the controllers, which don't look that fun. At least in terms of the directional buttons. That FC, of course, stands for Famicom, basically saying, hey, this plays Famicom cartridges. And, yeah, sadly it does not, it obviously doesn't do component, I would imagine some would understand, but it doesn't do stereo either, so it does mono like a lot of other clone consoles, but, either way, let's open this thing up and see what it looks like on the inside. This is very hard to do with one hand, everybody. I don't know what I am doing. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, and do I slide it out? Oh god, I have to use my hands again. Okay, ooh, and it comes with a manual. That's really nice. Now, you're going to notice that they're actually, one of the hinges on the doors is off. Now, the seller thankfully told me this before he sold it to me, or they sold it to me. So thankfully I knew that going in. I just obviously have to take a lot more care of this, make sure it's in the box so that there's no dust that gets in there. And again, I went for this because it seemed like a deal because of the fact that, well, I don't see any existing at all. So when I saw that no other ones exist on eBay, I thought, well, maybe I should get this. Oh, apparently there's plastic on top? Oh, okay, so that gets rid of the plastic layer. Alright, so it comes with your standard AC adapter. Nothing fancy here. Thankfully it came with the cords, which he didn't have to provide, but thankfully he provided it the same way that I assume it came for him, which is really nice. But my goodness, the amount of clone consoles that I've gotten, that I have so many of these cords that they can overtake me if they wanted to. Ooh, this shows, yes, on the back, these are other versions, I believe, of Volume 5. So I don't think this is Volume 1, 2, or 3 or anything, but all different colors, so you can actually get it in a bunch of different colors. I got it in this one because, again, it existed. Alright, this looks pretty nice. I like it. Nothing on the inside. I can wear it as a, I'm going to wear it on my arm. There. Isn't that extremely stupid? Alright, so now, let's look at the manual, which I cannot read Japanese. Again, mentioned that fellow Let's Player Pete Molsky actually helped me with, known as Rehan on Twitter, at Rehan. But yeah, I couldn't actually read what I was getting, but I knew that I wanted to get it because it looks so nice and shiny and so cloney. The button scheme on this, A, B, A, A, B, B. Okay, ooh, that does not feel good. I'm gonna probably go for an official controller, or funnily enough, just take one of the other clone console controllers and see if I can use it instead. This, maybe it's because it's in the plastic, I just don't like the way it looks. Thankfully, yeah, the port is a standard Famicom NES port, so for the controller, so thankfully you're not going to have to do any strange modding to try and get your controller to work. Yeah, this is the same thing here, so both controllers are exactly the same, but now let's look at the console itself. Going to be very delicate with this baby, because again, there's one of the doors is broken, which I'm sure I can fix somehow, or, just modify that in some way. I'm sure, people in the comments below, if you know how to, then please, post if you like. If you want to talk to me about how to actually, hey, QC pass, isn't that nice? Alright, so I delicately removed it from its plastic tomb, and it's, Okay, so it's lightweight, but not as light as I think one would imagine, especially with a lot of these clone consoles, are very, very light. So it actually, even though you can see, oh god, you can see inside of it, you can see the innards. You're gonna have to, wow, okay. Getting the inside look at the Famicom Yarou. Anywho, what matters is that it actually looks really cool. I'm sure that's all that matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it powers on. It just looks so cool, guys. No, but in all seriousness, I'm sure it's going to work. I pray. I pray. But I definitely have to keep it in its plastic so that I make sure that it doesn't get exposed to the elements before I can try to find a way to fix this baby. But anyway, so yeah, we unboxed another thing today, the Famicom Yarou Volume 5, which is an NES clone console. And I think it was pretty cool. I mean, this is a very interesting console, and I can't wait to see how it plays on a future episode of Clone Corner. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys so much, and take care. So, see you guys.